Hey there, my name's Steven. I'm a pastor at King's Church, and I just want to invite you into our church community. I know visiting a new place like a church can bring up some challenges and questions, and so I just want to do my best to answer a few of those things ahead of time to help frame out what it will look like and feel like to visit our church on a Sunday morning. So the first thing that's a little different about our church is that we actually meet on a high school campus, Colony High School here in Ontario, just below Riverside Avenue. And one of the great things about that is we have plenty of parking near our church. It's all open to you. It's all covered. The best place for you to enter is to go south on Mill Creek, and our church entrance is on the east side of the school campus. There'll be plenty of flags. There'll be some signs for you along the way, so you know that you are in the right place as you enter. As you come into our space, you'll see our guest service team who will be here to greet you, and you'll eventually see our welcome tent where, especially if you're a first-time guest, we would love to meet you. If you're new, if you have questions, we have t-shirts and resources all here for you to grab before or after service. We also have coffee and donuts free of charge to you every week, just as our small way to welcome you to church. Our church service starts at 10 a.m. It's about an hour and 15 minutes long. We'll have a time of musical worship, reflection, prayer, confession. There's a time for believers to respond in the Lord's Supper, with the crux of our time together around opening God's Word and preaching the gospel good news of Jesus Christ. If you have children, we have a great kids ministry called the King's Kids, and that's available during our service. If you have infants, you can check them in to our nursery right away. And while our preschool and elementary age kiddos, you can also check them in. But we actually invite those children, ages 3 to 10, to join you parents for that first set of worship all together in the sanctuary. We think it's a great way to experience family worship on a Sunday morning before we dismiss them to their individual classrooms. The final thing I want to say is that as much as we'd love to welcome you here for a Sunday service, it would be an even greater joy to welcome you into real church community. We have groups and classes and events throughout the year, and we would love to hear more about you and what God is doing in your life. I really believe that church can and should be a place for you to belong and commit to find your place. And so maybe you'll join us on mission as we worship and glorify the true King and declare the gospel to all people. I look forward to having you here on a Sunday morning. We'll see you soon.